Good morning, everybody. We just woke up. William's still in his pajamas. We were just reading a book and hanging out in bed. That's how we always start our morning. But we've been home for about a week now from our trip, which is crazy. Time flies. We've just been trying to get back in the swing of things, get caught up on work, and get this little guy, yeah, you, back on schedule, which has proved to be quite the feat. But we're working on it. He's been doing so many big boy things. It's crazy. You rolled over yesterday for the first time by yourself, huh? He hasn't done it again, you know, without assistance like he just did, but he did it one time yesterday. And then he's really been trying to sit up, and he's getting really close. I'll show you guys in a second. But because of that, he will be starting solids very soon. And we're interested in cups and food and everything. So once he can sit up properly unassisted for, you know, a decent amount of time, we're pulling out the high chair and we're starting solids. So that's exciting. We might actually start him on like a little cup with a little bit of breast milk or water. It might be in this vlog. If not, it'll be in the next vlog. We're going to try it out and just let him explore the cup. It's actually really good for their like development, I guess, to introduce an open cup early. So we're gonna do that. And also because he's sitting up, he rode in the cart like a big boy, didn't you? We've done it one time so far, and he definitely got tired, so we just, you know, picked him up and carried him. But soon he's just gonna ride in the cart every time we go grocery shopping. He seemed to really like it. He was just getting a little tired in his core, right? We need some ab workouts. Oh, are you sleepy? You just woke up. Why are you rubbing your eyes, silly goose? Look at you, such a big boy. Oh, see, we're a little topsy-turvy. But we are on a bed and not like a flat surface like the floor, so you're doing really good. We don't have too much planned for the day. Later, I want to tell you guys a little story time about our trip because some of you guys reached out on my Instagram stories. Oh, hopefully you can hear me with the crinkles. But some of you reached out on my Instagram story and was like, I hope you're vlogging all this. And I didn't. I wanted to, you know, spend time with family and just enjoy them. Plus, I was really busy. You guys will see later on when I tell you about the trip. But the only pressing thing, well, pressing to me because it's driving me insane, that I want to do today is get all of our laundry folded. Right, William? Right. We're pretty caught up on like most chores, most work and everything post-trip. Everything's unpacked, but like almost every article of clothing that we own is clean, but not folded, not put away. And it's driving me crazy. Driving me crazy. Look at you sitting this long. You're so big. Yeah. Should we get out the laundry? Would you like to help Mama with laundry? Please don't judge me on the sheer amount. So, if you guys thought that I was exaggerating with our laundry, I clearly wasn't. Come on, you got it. Finish it out. Aw. Got stuck? Here you go. There you go. Good job. So much stuff. Ugh. But what I'm going to do is... Whee! What was that? Smiles. Anyway, what I'm going to do is put all of William's stuff in a hamper and just fold those separately later because all those little things, if I make a pile, they'll just topple over. So I throw them in here and then do it later on at the very end. Right, William? Yeah? Are you going to chit chat? Do you have a sock? You have a sock? You are the cutest thing ever. Where'd William go? There he is. Where'd William go? There he is. Oh my goodness, I can't even see you in that whole pile. I can't even see you. You're hidden. You're hidden. All right, so I'm just grabbing all his stuff. Ooh, guys, okay. Oh, sorry. I wonder, I don't know if you can tell. There's a very slight yellow stain because someone here decided to have a blowout. He's ruined my 2 favorite sleepers this week. This week? How did you do that? I just don't understand. How did it happen? And honestly, the past couple nights have just been, they've been a circus over here. I don't know how else to explain it. We've just been kind of hot messes. There's one night, all was well. Will had his bath, fed him, he fell asleep. And then right when I was about to put him in his bassinet, he woke up, started squealing, happy squealing. You were just talking up a storm, weren't you? He said, it's not bedtime, I'm still on Texas time. And he was squealing, having a good old time, so we're like, whatever, let's just play with him. So we played with him for 30 minutes, got him almost back down, and then we realized, you know, he had went to the bathroom. Well, it was a huge blowout. Huge blowout. Ruined the sleeper, had another bath, you know, he just wanted another bath. And then the next night, oh my gosh, the next night, dinner was running late because just life, and, oh, that's yours too, William. Did I make it? I think I did. And dinner was running late. Will had to go to hockey that night. He was getting grumpy because it was time for his bath. And it was just a mess. So I'm like rushing to get dinner. For some reason, I just start leaking. Like, it wasn't even time to feed him, but I was just like leaking everywhere. And so I'm trying to deal with that. And then Will picks up the barbecue sauce. The barbecue sauce goes all over him, all over the kitchen. And I'm just like, all I can do is laugh. And Will just stood there. Just like, how am I supposed to continue this night? Right? And this guy was like wailing because he was grumpy. So all was well. You know, we got him settled down, got the other Will cleaned up, and we all went to bed and it was fine. But oh my gosh, it was a mess. And then what was last night? Last night was fine. Oh, last night. It was good until about 10 o'clock, and then he was just up all night. You were up all night. I think his teeth were hurting. He wasn't even fully awake. He was just grunting and whining and just uncomfortable tossing and turning. So I was trying to soothe him and hold him, but nothing really worked. You want to stand up? I want to show them how you stand up? Really getting tons of laundry done, aren't we? You are the cutest thing. Oh yeah, here's his cow. We named Mr. Moo. His new Auntie Georgia got it for him. With his little cowboy boots. Did you guys see those? I gotta show you. Hold on. Can you hang tight with Mr. Moo for just a minute? Look at you sitting up. Look at you sitting up. Hi. Aren't these little boots so cute? Also from his Auntie Georgia. So we gotta find a couple outfits and a couple places. Where do you go in cowboy boots? The rodeo? We gotta figure this out. We gotta play. See, these boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. Okay, I actually need to get this going for real, or this won't get done today.
Hi, Wee.
Say Dada's home.
Daddy's home.
Yay.
Hi, buddy.
Ah. We did lots of laundry today, Dad.
I know.
We didn't get to William's laundry, though. Aw, you love Mama? Another day, another pile of laundry. Technically the same pile because we never did William's half. Did we? We didn't have time. This big pile. So I'm going to fold William's laundry. Well, I chat about Texas since you guys are asking. And I always put William's laundry in these little IKEA separators. I think I showed you guys that. Probably when I did his nursery organization video. Huh, that was a long time ago. You want to sit? There you go. Well, that's exciting. So you guys already saw my airplane video, so you already know that William did so well. Yeah, you did so well on the airplane. And then that first night when we got there, we just kind of hung out with my dad and my stepmom at the Airbnb, and we had pizza. It was buffalo chicken pizza, so delicious. And then we actually ended up line dancing, random, but we were in Texas and we were going to a wedding, so we're like, we need to figure out how to line dance. So we just looked up some random YouTube videos and did some line dancing. Random, but it was actually really fun. And then the next day we just kind of hung out in the morning and slept in because we all traveled the day before. And we went out to breakfast to this place that was famous for their cinnamon rolls. Looking back, probably not actually famous. We were telling, I guess my sister-in-law now, yeah, we were telling her that we went to the place with the famous cinnamon rolls because we couldn't think of the name. And she's like, there's like 4 places that say that, so not famous, but they were delicious. And then that evening was the bachelorette party, and since I was a part of the bridal party, I went along for that, and it was really fun. My stepmom went along for the first part. Thank goodness, because like I didn't know anyone, which it turned out to be fine. Everyone was super nice and we had a good time, but it was nice that she went along with me, and you know, I wasn't completely alone at the beginning. Oh gosh, this is too small, so that's going to be in a pile to put away. We're already going up to the next size, which is just crazy, but for the bachelorette party, we started out at a place called Board and Brush, which I thought was like the wine and paint type of place where you sip on the wine and just paint a picture. But this one was actually even cooler because instead of just painting, on a canvas, you actually got to pick out your own project before you went. And so they had all the materials and a stencil ready because it was personalized. I picked this sign for our garden. It says the Sloop's Garden, bees, butterflies, welcome, or something like that. And you start out with all your raw wood, and then they give you like hammers and nails and mallets and all these things to bang it up if you want like the rustic look. So they gave us 5 minutes to bang it up, and it was actually so much fun. And, you know, got out all of our stress. And then you stain the wood, and you pick from a wall of colors to paint your stencil with. And I kind of messed mine up. I was just gabbing away trying to, you know, talk to all the people and meet all the people. And it says the Sloop, and it has like a big flower, and then it says garden. So you would read it, the Sloop Garden, but I put garden in a different color than the Sloop. So it just reads like the Sloop, and then skips to bees and butterflies welcome. So I wish I had, you know, paid more attention, but it's still cute, still gonna use it. Maybe one day I'll fix it and like go over it in different paint, but who really would have time for that? Then we all went out to a little like bar and grill for dinner, and then just the bridesmaids and her friends went out to a couple bars. Moms and her aunt and stuff who were along went back. So we went out and we all wore little sashes that said bride, and actually we walked in, and yeah, we walked in, William, and some people bought us tequila shots. Oh, you don't know what that is yet. Couple more years, like 20. Yeah, like 20. So yeah, we just kind of hung out and kind of bar hopped, but it was a Thursday, so it was kind of empty down there. But we still had fun and made the best of it. And then Friday rolled around, and that was the day of the rehearsal dinner. So in the morning, we all got our nails done, all the bridesmaids. And this place that we went to was huge, and we had a group of 8. Need another toy? Yeah. We had a group of 8 girls, and they put us in this little corner that we were all kind of in a circle getting our pedicures done. And they had someone working on our feet and someone working on our hands. So not only was it fast, but it was really fun to sit in a circle and kind of talk and like make funny faces at each other. Then later on we went to the rehearsal dinner, which ended up being at a winery, super cute winery. And I guess they know the owner, so they set up this whole separate room. And it looked really pretty, like decorated and everything. And we ordered some bottles of wine and had some Italian food. And then we went over to the venue and did the rehearsal. And then I was invited back to go with the girls back to their Airbnb and hang out. But William was kind of grumpy, like he is now. And I had to pack everything for the wedding day and, you know, shower. I just figured, woo, it would be easier to go back. So I did, and I think that was the right decision. Got him to bed, got everything ready for the wedding. So when I woke up the next day, I just went straight to the salon for our hair and makeup, which was only like 5 minutes down the road, which worked perfectly because I had to leave at like 8 a.m. And I fed William right before I left, and then a couple hours later, Will just drove over and I fed William in the car. Are you kissing your book? What are you doing? You silly goose. I just fed William in the car, so he didn't have to use bottles or anything for the most part. Oh, wow. Yeah. There's that other sleeper he stained. You guys can see that. That's going in the trash. Going in the trash. Anyway, totally not focusing on this laundry, but we're making a little progress. And then it was wedding time, and my brother Matt, which he lives in Portland. I don't think I've really talked about him because he lives so far away. And then Will went early to help set up. And honestly, they did a lot. They helped me and the other bridesmaids like set all the tables with the plates and the silverware. And then we just kind of did a couple other little decor things. And the wedding was so pretty. It was at this place, kind of like a community center, or kind of like just a club for like a neighborhood, but it was a really expensive neighborhood, so it was really nice. And the ceremony was down by a little lake, right? A little lake. And it was really pretty because they had the ceremony space was all stone, and they had like stone rows for you to sit on instead of chairs, which was just like a nice little pretty element. It was super romantic, and the sun was setting, and then we went to the reception, didn't we, William? And we were on the dance floor, we were on the dance floor the whole time. I actually baby wore him for a portion of it, and he was just chilling with everyone else dancing, so. What? And you were popular, weren't you? You were popular. You're getting grumpy. You don't want to fold laundry, but we need to. And then after the wedding, we just kind of stayed behind and helped, because that's kind of what like the family and the bridal party does. You just kind of like help clean up and everything, packed their car, brought everything back home. And the next day we went to, oh yeah, I didn't tell you guys. So, oh, what are you doing? So Will had this one, you know, when I was at the Bachelorette and all these things. And they had a blast, didn't you? You had a blast? You went out to dinner with Grandpa. The Williams went out to dinner with Grandpa and he had a big old steak. Well, you didn't, but Dada did. And apparently right when the steak came, he got hungry, so Will was like trying to eat a steak and feed a bottle, and it was a mess. And Will's like, I wish you could have enjoyed my steak. Babies, right? Babies, but he's a good boy, and he did really good on the trip. I know, you're grumpy. Do, do, do. Adi, After the wedding, we ended up going, I guess it was downtown Fort Worth, with the bride and groom, which they had to be exhausted. Like, our day started at 8 a.m. with hair and makeup, but we had a good time, and it was so busy. And we live, you know, outside of Orlando, so when we go out, you know, it's not a small town by any means, but it is nowhere near what downtown Fort Worth was on this Saturday night. It was popping, and it was fun because everyone was wearing like cowboy hats and cowboy boots. Not me, but you know, like everyone around us was just in that attire and line dancing, and it was just really fun to people watch, and we did a little dancing too, right? And you stayed home with Nana and Grandpa, and they were so happy to babysit you because they miss you. They don't like that we live so far. So far. And then the next morning, we kind of slept in. Will was a little hungover. He mixed his alcohol because he was drinking beer at the bar, and then we all had a little tequila drink. Oh no, not at the bar. What am I saying? He had beer at the wedding, and then we had a tequila drink like at home when we came back to change after the wedding. And he was just gonna kind of stop drinking. You know, he had been drinking for a couple hours, you know, sipping. And we got to the bar, and the groom and the bride had bought us all drinks, and Will's like, well, I can't deny a drink. So they had bought him whiskey, so he was drinking whiskey, and he just didn't handle that well. We're not 22 anymore, so hangovers are a thing, but poor guy was hungover. And then we ended up going back down to the area where we were the night before. I know, hang out with Mr. Moo. We ended up going back to the area we were the night before with all the bars, and it's a big touristy area, wasn't it? It was a big touristy area, and that's where Mr. William got his cowboy boots and Mr. Moo from Auntie Georgia. So we just kind of looked at all the tourist shops, and it was actually so close to where we were staying that we walked there, which was really fun. William loves walking, and we love walking in our stroller. So we just kind of piddled around in the touristy area, and then we had dinner at the steakhouse, and it was delicious. We had that steak in Texas, didn't we, William? Yes. Then we went back home and just kind of hung out and, you know, caught up with family that we're not going to see for a while. And we played, didn't we, William? And then we packed up and we headed home. Ugh, I feel like I had to tell that story really fast, and I was distracted because little William here is a grump. But I think I didn't miss anything. Did we miss anything, William? We had a good time, didn't we? It was so nice to see Nana and Grandpa and our uncle and our aunts. Right? Alright, we're going to speed demon through this laundry because then it is nap time. Right? Nap time can be in what, 10 minutes? Can you last 10 more minutes? 15 minutes? We'll see if we last.